Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Dogs are here. I am here. Can we get some lights on or nah? And why not? Let's leave it like that, fellas. Oh boy. Sorry for the wait. I decided to get some food before. The thing is, I was gonna get some pizza, but I decided not to, and then I realized I'm still kind of hungry. So I still kind of had to get food. I just didn't want to eat a whole fucking pizza. Oh, gotta get back to the whole losing weight thing, and today I didn't feel like eating a pizza today because I know I'd eat the entire damn thing. Um, let's take a quick look. Let's get some sort of soundtrack in the background, hey? I don't know why I say a lot. It's like I'm Canadian. Um, hmm. Crud. You know what? We'll just fucking play this one. Haha! We listened to this a while back. Oh, wait, hold on. Come on! There we go. Beautiful. All right. All right. So, yeah, I was gonna have pizza, like I said. I'm like, the pizza. I don't want pizza, full pizza. But I think this will be. Why not we just put that up there? Fuck it. Last time I did do that. All right. Yes. Yes, it is I. I finally fucking did it. Finally did it. It took 12 years. I think I did my first marathon back in like maybe late 2011. Like 72. Holy smokes. That took a while. And I'm sure some other streamers that have done 72-hour marathons themselves like, it's not that hard, dude. Fucking pussy. I am sure there's going to be some out there. And to them, I say, go fuck yourself. I don't know what else to say. Is this another 72-hour stream? Nah, man. It's a 96-hour stream. You think I can just do another 72? It's gotta be like the 100-hour stream, bitch. Streaming for 100 hours straight. Come here, Fifi. Here. Are you proud of me? I did it. I did it. How's that chair? That chair is fucking gone. That chair, it's gone, dude. That chair is gone. That chair is gone. It had a hard life. He has to rest now. I'm thinking about setting it on fire on a video. Just send it on like a pyre. Maybe like have the chair. Find like a nice body of like water, like a river. Go down to like some river. Make a little bit of a canoe. Put the chair on the canoe. Put a bunch of hay on the canoe. Some gasoline on the canoe. And then just have it sail down the river, and I just get a bow and arrow. And I just send it to Valhalla. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right. So I did get some funds as well from this 72-hour marathon. I got some funds. It wasn't enough to buy a full-on new gaming PC. Maybe I'll just use this one for a little bit longer. I do need another PC that has a desktop thing. I might just buy some used shit off of Craigslist. As long as the damn thing has a reasonable... Let me take a look at Craigslist. As long as it can stream, people are willing to sell stuff for like low here. But I've got another setup over there. It's a bigger setup. It can accommodate more people here in case I have some more people sitting next to me. That one's a little bit more in tune with being for more fellas. Excuse me. Damn, but I'm telling you right now, that Resident Evil 4, you fucking... Whoever picked that shit. Jeez, man, you wanted to watch me suffer. I'm still, like, in trauma of that game. Because I just didn't want to sit there. I didn't want to play it. Like, I didn't want to play it. Gaiden I knew was a 2-hour game. It took 3 hours for me to beat it. I didn't want to play that either. But, like, okay, I could suffer 2 hours, but, like... 12 hours of RE4 and I didn't want to play that? 12? Really? We'll just leave that there for now, actually. Take a quick look at here. Yeah, man, but RE4 took... I don't remember... The thing is, a lot of RE4, I was blacking out. I was just not there. Like, some of the game I remember playing, the other part of the game I just don't. And though that's really strange because, like, I really thought that I failed the marathon at some point because I said if I sleep for 3 minutes, guys, it's over. And I don't know if anybody said anything. Like, they must not be saying anything. I had to have slept through that. There's no fucking way. Yeah. The thing is, I'm good at that game. I've got like 300 hours or something in RE4. Let me take a quick look at my time on RE4, and I just spent labbing that game. Labbing it and labbing it. Okay, maybe not 300 hours, it's 200 hours. But I've spent a good chunk of this game just kind of coming up with strats and shit. And practicing boss fights over and over. But when I'm tired and out of practice to some degree... That village fight, by the way, is the most obnoxious shit ever. Where you have to fight Dr. Salvador, because the villagers are so RNG heavy. You don't know what you're gonna get. And I got it down to where I could beat the Dr. Salvador in like 50-50. It was a coin flip. This one it took like what 6 tries or 7 tries, maybe even 8. I don't know. Somewhere between 6 to 8 tries is what it felt like. And I had fun with that, by the way. That was the only part of the game I had fun with because it's a filthy good time, right? But shit, man. During the RE4 playthrough, go to 2131 and you'll see an insane blackout. It paid off. Holy shit, really? Let me take a look. Nobody highlighted any of these. We're gonna watch some highlights today, guys. I'm kind of curious. Let me go to my channel. Let's hit up videos. We're gonna hit up you said 21. All right. Let's do a quick... Let's try this, okay? We're gonna watch some shit here, alright? How does... My stream deck not working, bro? Telling you. How's this? All right, Bimmy, let's take a quick look. 21 insane blackout. 2131. Let's just whoa, what the hell am I doing? Apparently I was here.
What am I doing? At the bottom here. Alright, kids.
Hold on. Let me just grab. Let's grab a camera. Main monitor. I don't know where to put this. Put it right here. Fuck it. Hold on. This is 1 minute before when. Did you say 21:31? So it's 2 minutes before. I'm kind of curious. I want to watch a little bit of this. Here's the thing. I don't ever remember coming to this castle. Apparently I was here. I don't remember doing any of this.
Man.
The funny thing is, I do like this game. I think it's a great game. It's not perfect. A little bit of cheesier dialogue would have been nicer. Yeah, you could see that shit in my eyes. For anybody that's out here saying like this guy's using drugs to do this, which really there's nobody. I haven't seen anything. I think one guy hinted at it, but he might have been joking around. Generally, you're not going to see this if somebody's using drugs. At the end of this marathon, I said doing this challenge was on a bucket list before I died. You know, we all have bucket lists, whether we know it or not. Things we want to do before we die, and this is one of the things I wanted to do. And it's not about the recognition I get from others, it's about knowing that I fucking did it, which is precisely why if I just cheated the entire thing,
Right.
I wouldn't get what I actually wanted. But you can see that shit in my eyes. You know what's kind of interesting? This isn't showing a full...
Falling asleep here.
Falling asleep here. This is, okay, this is 15 seconds from Bimmy's insane blackout. Hold on. It's funny because, like, as I'm playing this game, I'm not playing it poorly a lot of the times. But the thing is, what was happening was, my everything else, all my brain power was dedicated to the game.
So, I need to wake up.
Space and time.
I don't feel like doing any micro sleep.
Waddle, you're both in the replay and in... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one. Shit, I'm dumb. Someone told me, of course they're going to see that, Clayton. Of course they're going to see that. You have to understand, if somebody knows they can't do that themselves, they're going to think other people can't do it either. It's like, yeah, it's impossible to do that. So it must be. It's impossible for me to do that, so it must be impossible for him to do that. Not the case, motherfucker.
Oh wait, I think I know what to do.
And you can even see, like, at some point I perk up. I can't remember what part of RE4. At what point of RE4 I perk up, and it's weird. Because if I had to explain it, it would be like... It would be like watching this video, but every 10 seconds, the video just turns completely black. And it stays black for like 3 seconds. And then it goes back to being clear. And then it goes back to going black.
Yeah, but I could have swore I didn't raise it.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, it's not going black anymore.
What the fuck? This isn't what I remember.
I wish there was like some way I could just get drug tested for this so I could tell people to go fuck themselves.
kept coming up to the cannon. It was not. It was blocked out.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the lab something where the regenerators were, and I remember like just thinking, "There's nothing. It's not happening right now." All of a sudden, it's like if you were to look up into the sky and you see clouds and shit, and all of a sudden you feel sunlight, and you look up and there's no clouds. Like, what the hell? All of a sudden there was like no clouds anywhere. I'm just like, hey, this is different. What's going on? I think I'm back.
Damn it.
I'm not sure what you were referring to, Bimmy, but the thing is, let's go over to the island section. We killed Salazar. I don't even remember killing him. How did I kill him anyway? Hold on. Apparently I killed him. How did I kill him? I don't know. Well, I had a rifle, so.
Reminder.
And I had some weird thing on my eye. I read the chat that there was something on my eyeball, like on my eye. I'm like, what the hell is that? I don't know what it was. I wish I could have removed that. It looks weird. No, this is the end of Salazar, I think. No, that's the end of this dude. Okay. Okay, apparently, hold on. I want to see this fight. Because I can fuck this guy up pretty hard.
Alright, asshole.
Let me see how I fight him. Okay, wow. I was using a handgun! So I did the exact thing I'm supposed to do. You walk up the stairs, and then you're supposed to pull out like a magnum or a rifle there. And I decided to use a handgun. Did I have no rifle ammo? What's in my inventory, for fuck's sake? You're gonna get hit. What's up, bun? Hi, Cindy. Overnight oats was just something to eat. But it was watery, so it gave me extra water, I guess. That's one of the main pools I had with it. I just fought this... Am I gonna stab him? Okay, that's kind of neat. It's really kind of a waste, but... Shit. Fuck you, duck. Look at me, I don't even flinch. The thing is, those sound effects weren't loud enough. I don't know. I couldn't get the damn thing loud enough. You removed the hydrate command. Yeah, so you guys would stop wasting your points, Wes. Yeah, I did. By the way, though I never reached poison status once. I never pressed it once the entire marathon. But the truth is, I was absolutely fucked up. I was just too fucked up to know I was fucked up. Hi, Jet.
Oof.
I'm telling you, my ability to play wasn't that bad. It wasn't that fucked up.
This guy.
And the way I would say it was, it's like all my brain power went into remembering how to play the damn game. And then everything else, like where I was and like remembering things, all of that, it was like power was diverted from everywhere in my brain to just like playing the fucking game. And I wasn't playing, you know, at top level, but I mean, I was doing a pretty decent job. Just playing on autopilot, having my fingers do the moving. I don't know. What's my inventory here, for fuck's sake? I didn't even use my rifle. Let me see my inventory. Did I ever open that shit up? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay, so hold on. I was using my gun here. Now you got my knife pulled out for whatever fucking reason. I had ammo. Like, I had ammo. Dude, just use that gun. It's good, man. The hell was I using a handgun for? That's like when I fought Tyrant with a handgun when I had a Magnum on my, like, first or second 72-hour marathon. Tyrant on Remake 1. Oof. I just pulled out my Beretta and I started going to town on him with my Beretta. I thought it was a Magnum, to be fair. So, I'm not completely there. Anyway. Dude, trust me, Bimmy, that's not insane. That's all you need. That's all you need. You need one to kill the regular dudes, and then you need something to fuck the bosses up. That's all you need. Red 9 and rifle. On a regular playthrough, that's probably all I would really get anyway. I think I sometimes save machine gun ammo, and then I'll use the machine gun to kill some regenerators with the biothermal scope, and then I'll sell the machine gun after killing like 3 regenerators. I mean, other than that, I mean, rifle and handgun is all you need. I don't even use the shotgun in this game up until I'll buy a shotgun on professional mode. Right when I do I'll save all the shotgun ammo I have, and then I will buy a striker or a riot shotgun or whatever it's called, a riot shotgun at the wrecking ball area. And the wrecking ball area, I remember when I was practicing that area, I'm thinking, I just can't get a consistent wrecking ball. Can't get a consistent wrecking ball game. And then I decided to buy a shotgun, and it just changed everything. Like, oh, okay, shotgun handles this place really fucking good. But for this game, Red 9, bolt action rifle, that's all you need. You know what bugs me though? Alright, by the way, take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. I think Barry says some shit like that in part 1. Oh my god. This is Chris's blood. Take a look at this. I want to show you guys something here. Alright, let's go back to this thing here. For whatever reason, hold on. Pick the screen. Okay, whatever. Take a look at this. This clip here of me beating it has 141,000 views in like a day and a half. You'll see like 1741. Getting views on clips ain't fucking easy. This is my last marathon I did. This is the last. You remember this shit. This one has 24,000 views. Yeah, this is me going crazy, by the way. I couldn't tell reality anymore. And then I went to my bed. And I decided that I need to figure this thing out, if this is really reality or not. And I just started looking at my hands. Shit. I started looking at my hands, and then I fell asleep on my bed. But this one, 141 fucking thousand views, bro. How many times have you watched this clip? I don't know, maybe 20 times, G Fetty. Posted it on Reddit. I felt like it might have been... obviously, I think that's what happened. So you posted on a Reddit. Jeez, man, I should use goddamn Reddit more. So you clipped it and posted it on Reddit. I wonder how much karma you got off that shit, son. Live stream fails. How is that a fail? After a decade, it got 2K. Alright. You know what you should have done here as well? I'm kind of sad, by the way. I'm kind of sad because whenever you do something like this, you need a catchy title. You need a catchy title. I think this could have been a bit better of a title, personally. Not trying to be a dick here. But what the thing that I'm talking about is... I guess this works too. But... the thing that I was trying to say was a link back to my channel and telling people to subscribe or something like that. Telling people to follow. You need some sort of call to action at the end of everything you do. And apparently if this is going to get 2K, right? You need a call to action. Let's take a look at this. Thank you for though, by the way, Gaming Gears. I'm not trying to be too critical here. This is pretty epic. Resident Sleeper. Hold on. If you skip between the start of the first VOD and last VOD, you can see his beard grow. That was the point. Resident Awaken. Who is this? What's this meme and what challenge did they complete? At 11 years ago, man, there's a lot of people here. He was doing He was doing a 3-stop non-stop. He fell asleep at 6-hour mark, and the Resident Sleeper emote is a picture of him sleeping in his chair. It was a pretty big event on Twitch at the time, which makes me kind of sad that Twitch has done fuck all in giving a fuck, by the way. They haven't shown any interest in caring. And to be fair, it was a pretty big event on Twitch at the time. Maybe not anymore. But this gave Twitch back then, who was a starting company, it was a starting company. They pivoted Justin TV and turned Justin TV into they took all the accounts of Justin TV and they made a new website that was dedicated to gaming. And it was an experimental website. And when they made this Twitch website, there was an asshole named Oddler who did some viral shit, and that got a lot of internet attention from the internet on this random stupid website called Twitch that just came out. And I'm pretty sad personally that they just completely overlooked it, didn't give a fuck. And I messaged them too. Talked to the people on the Twitch partner Discord, and they didn't care, man. They just didn't care, which is fine, I guess. I'm sad about it, but I know they have their right to not give a fuck. When you've got people like, you know, XQC or something. I don't know if he still streams on this platform. I don't think he does. I think he moved, actually. I don't fucking know. You got Pokimane and stuff like that. They kind of don't need... They want the big numbers, I guess, which is fine. This is actually one of the reasons why when you work for a corporation, to never give them your undying loyalty the way people in corporations might have given them... Back then, when people were loyal, you could move up a corporate ladder. Now people just fire people indiscriminately. That's just the business world, but anyway. Yeah, so don't ever feel like you... Even with Twitch, even though I love Twitch, I know as a smart person to never get too attached to this website. If there's a better website, you should just go to the better website. Because Twitch will have no problem banning you if they want to ban you. So you should have no problem saying, you know what, fuck it. This is actually one thing that the Zoomers, I'm going to relate this business again, that they kind of are winning at in corporate America. They're tired of corporate America's bullshit. So in corporate America, it's funny, they want you to work like, 12 hours a day and just be this heavy battery. And Zoomers that work in corporate America now, they're just like, nope, not doing that. Fuck you. I'm going to work my 8 hours and I'm going to clock out and then I'm done. And it's funny because like all the boomers and the maybe Gen Xers, they look at this behavior and they go, it's such degenerate behavior of the youth. It's actually like corporate America that's just kind of a sick puppy. Anyway. The stream was one that over 10K views. Okay, so That's where the resident part. A lot of people don't know this. Oh my god, it's all coming together. Yo, that lore crashed into my brain at terminal velocity and felt like it opened everything I knew. Never knew. See, there's a lot of people that don't know this shit. It's amazing to me. Oh my god, it makes so much sense now, and I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. How did I miss this? Lore Master feels okay, man. This can't be healthy. Of course it's not healthy, dude. But you know what? What else is not healthy? Just looking at your computer in the first place. Like, you see how my face on the webcam is all lit up? Bright white from the pixels, the bright pixels? Yeah, that's not good for you. But whatever. We do it anyway. We do lots of things that aren't healthy. Sometimes we eat junk food. Sometimes we'll decide not to exercise that day and just lay on the couch and watch TV or something. We do tons of things that's not healthy. Fuck it. Live life. Enjoy yourself. He's a streamer. Maximum health damage was done already. He's a streamer. Maximum health damage was done already. Fuck yeah. It's fine. It's kind of funny how, like, streaming and being a streamer, people know this shit to be like, you're pulling in heavy hours anyway to be a streamer. It's fine. The body will completely collapse and die after 73 hours, which is why nobody has ever stayed awake that long. Shut the fuck up. But at 72 hours, okay, this guy's joking. Yeah, 73 hours, guys, you die. I was at 72 and a half when I stopped. 72 hours. By the way, I slept pretty good that night. I only slept like 8 hours. And then I didn't need any more sleep, by the way, which is actually phenomenal. Because every time I do marathons, you know what, some crazy thing happens where I'll have this migraining headache the next day. And I always just called it like a hangover from doing a marathon. It's like marathon hangover is what I used to call it. And I didn't have any of that at all. And I'm starting to realize the reason I probably got a hangover was because I was dehydrated and didn't know it. So I think that's my theory. Is that all that hydration actually allowed me to just kind of fight off a lot of the pain. And to be fair, even I think all that hydration, I stopped getting hydrated at some point. I don't know why. I just went crazy, guys. I went crazy and I didn't know it. I just said, nope, I don't want to anymore. And then I removed it. But I removed it because I think I knew I wasn't going to do it, and I still wanted you to not waste your goddamn channel points. So I wasn't completely crazy there. It made somewhat sense, right? I've tried to do it twice growing up. Failed both times at around 68. What the hell? 64. It's not healthy. It feels really bad too. It feels extra bad when you wake up and realize you were so close and wasted all the time. I wonder if this guy was a live streamer. Yeah, I had to do a lot of 48-hour days because of school. You feel fucking drained after 24. Get maybe a bit of extra energy at 36, and then around 40 it's such a crash. Interesting. So he kind of knows what's up a little bit. Fuck, you made me remember the time I went to a convention and didn't sleep or even fucking eat for 2+ days. I felt like I was hallucinating. You probably were, dude. At some point your body just... You didn't drink? Wait. I didn't sleep or even fucking eat for 2+ days. At some point, your body just stops feeling tired and pushes on until you crash hard. Early onset Alzheimer's. I hope not. I hope not. My record is 5 days. No, it wasn't healthy. Yes, I had assistance. It does fuck up your brain to some extent. This is one of the favorite clips towards the end. We'll watch those clips in a little bit. I just want to see what this is here. Shoutouts to Gaming Gears for putting this on live stream fails, I guess. I should use this website a little more. You can't actually use this for self-promotion, can you? There's like specific rules for Reddit. Specific rules for Reddit. How much is there here? Not too much. We'll read the entire thing. Might take like 10 minutes. This isn't a whole lot. It's 99 comments only. Did you see the black blobs on the road? Black blobs. Hold on. My record is 5 days. No, it wasn't healthy. Yes, I had assistance. Also, I would never do it again. Yeah. You know, anybody that isn't a part of this community and they look in here, like I got 141,000 views on the clip. I can assume that most of them aren't following my channel, all those views. So people that are on the outside looking in are always going to assume this. And that pisses me off, but there's nothing I can do about it. Also, I would never do it again. I think mine was 4 days, but there was a lot of help from various sources, and half of what came out of it was complete gibberish. But by the end of it, I felt like a mannequin completely in pieces. Okay, so this guy, this is interesting. He felt like a mannequin complete. So, you know, I've said my metaphor for what this feels like. And this is now this other guy's metaphor for what he feels like. He felt like a mannequin completely in pieces. Like I legitimately could not move my limbs if I wanted to. So this guy had maybe that was part of the drugs. I mean, the help he took, right? I think my body may have pulled a no. You sleep and sleep paralyzed it. It was both my most unpleasant falling asleep and quickest. I also felt completely off for weeks after. Strongly would not recommend for near it. Felt completely off for weeks after. How long was this guy doing this shit for? It's 4 days. That's actually more than me. That was a lot of help. He did use drugs, but the thing is, how much of his negative side effects were from his drug use? So with me, this mannequin metaphor that he uses, with me, it felt like I was floating. Like, think of how we're on planet Earth right now. And I could stand up right now and show you the concept of gravity. And you'd all understand. Like, the reason I'm standing here is because of gravity. It's pulling me down. And my skeletal structure and muscles are keeping me standing without being flattened on the floor like a pancake. Right? We're standing here because of gravity, right? Gravity. But what if gravity stopped existing? If you're standing here, what would happen if gravity stopped existing? It would start to look like this. And you would be floating and floating and floating up until you reach outer space and you can see the planet off from the distance, and you just keep floating and floating and floating and floating away up until the planet Earth is no longer in view, and you just keep floating even more past that. That's what the feeling of being up for like 36, 40, 48, 60, 72 hours feels like to me. This guy felt like a mannequin. I felt like I'm just slowly floating away, and everything all the things that everything would start disappearing mentally. And I was feeling like that during the last one, especially I just couldn't remember things and I couldn't think of things. All of my whatever brain power I had was channeled into playing the game competently for the most part. People don't actually go that long without sleep. The people that have gone 4, 5, and 6 days without sleep actually do. So he was going to talk about microsleep. I knew it. After about 48 hours, the body starts to microsleep. That's me blacking out most likely. I called it blacking out because it's what it felt like. But I think the scientific terminology is microsleep. For seconds and minutes at a time to keep you alive and you won't notice it. I believe the way microsleep works is one part of your brain shuts off and the other brain takes over, while the other one just kind of relaxes and chills. We don't fully know why we sleep. There are competing theories that science behind them, but the bottom line is we need it. Even with stimulants, you can't beat it. Did you see the black blobs in the road? What the hell? Didn't some guy stay awake for 7 days for a study and they found no significant damage was done to his body? I mean, long term, yeah, but he was lethargic and exhausted for like 2 or 3 weeks after. See, I was not lethargic at all after 72 hours, by the way. I stayed up for 70, maybe 74 hours, by the way, because I tried going back to sleep when I woke up on that day. I tried to get back to sleep. I laid in bed for 45 minutes. I'm like, bro, it's not happening. Let's just turn the stream on. This is going to be a huge fail, a huge loss, huge waste of time and a lot of pain. But, you know, I can't just not do it and put it off again. You know, viewers will be pissed. So let's just do the thing, fail, and then try again in a few months. That was my thought when I woke up. When I woke, I was already awake. When I started the stream, I was like, let's just do this. This is going to be a huge fail. And then we'll just try again another time and hope the RNG gods are on my side and I get better sleep than this crap. what's the challenge? What's this? Why is this here? Maybe they deleted their comment? Oh. I don't know how to use Reddit. Reddit has an amazing community, by the way. I mean, clearly, if you can get 140,000 views just from Reddit, that's just insane, bro. Reddit is just a powerhouse. You hate Reddit, but it's still a powerhouse, man. So what's the challenge? He slept during stream and got an emote instead of getting a ban. I know. Damn, we got negative. I'm going to give this guy fucking a thumbs up, all right? We're going to even that out because that's actually a pretty logical comment. Oh shit, this guy got minus 62. Guess you can't ask questions on Reddit without getting downvoted anymore. That's kind of sad because this guy had a logical comment. Because honestly, falling asleep for this is considered self-harm. And to be fair, if I would have fell asleep the other day, I might have been banned. And if, you know, Twitch authorities were alerted. Guess you can't ask questions on Reddit without getting downvoted anymore. True. Well, I don't know about Reddit, but I mean, he had been awake playing Resident Evil for 66 hours. He was doing a marathon of the games, which is not remotely easy to stay awake for. I missed the marathon part, so the challenge was beating it from start to finish in one sitting. I mean, I guess. Aw. Jesus, I've been on Twitch a while, but not that long. I know your meme, Resident Sleeper. Let's actually take a quick look at this. Just hope God there's no porn here. With websites like this, I just feel like they... Especially, like, this looks like a 1999 website, the way that it's built here. And I just want to see any porn ads anywhere. That wasn't a dickhead comment, though. Okay. Part of a series on Twitch emotes. Okay. Updated by Zach 2 years ago. Is a sleeper. It's a Twitch emote showing a close-up of a streamer Oddler asleep. The emote is used to display boredom in Twitch chat. It was added on in the platform late 2012. September 29th. Daylight. Monsters have overtaken the city. I forgot that. Somehow I'm still alive. I forgot. Some Resident Evil 3 shit. Twitch streamer Oddler fell asleep in hour 66 of his 72-hour marathon stream with Resident Evil Biohazard shown below. It was his third try doing a... See, look, at least these guys got it fucking right. Everybody's saying that this is, that last marathon was my third try. They thought this was the first try. How many people came in my chat over the last, like, 3 days, 5 days, and they're like, good luck on your third, 72-hour marathon. I'm like, really? Now, this was my 6th. Took 6 tries. It was his third try doing it at 72-hour marathon, as well as his last attempt. The emote depicts a close-up shot of only Alder's head after he began sleeping, with his mouth slightly open and his eyes closed. That moment from the stream became an emote due to the votes on the Twitch community. Yep, that's all true. As neither Twitch staff nor Adler submitted the emote. Damn. Okay, so they've got their shit somewhere here. Yeah, but this was one of the original emotes that some user submitted, and I just look like I've got a broken neck. Somebody on the forums that this was submitted to, they wanted to name the emote Oddler Neck or something like that. And then Horror, he removed the neck. He probably edited the photo to some extent, and then he named it Resident Sleeper without asking me. That's just what he went with. Hold on, let's go. I think it's the same thing. But this was true. There was forums back in the day, like help forums for JTV, the Justin TV help forums. And it's funny because people had like JTV badges back in the day. Hey Tommy, welcome. Yeah, they had help forums and people. I remember one of my friends, Ryu. Some of you guys might remember him if you're really, really old school. I think he participated in the forums a lot because he liked having the badge they gave you as a participator. He loved those badges insanely hard, man. Let's put it that way. They were achievements, and he liked those achievements back then. I'm not going to fault him for it because I do like having achievements and shit myself. gaming achievements. Why I like trophy hunting so much in fucking video games, to the point that it's just like, why am I doing this? I should be out trying to get laid or something. Like, hold on, one last platinum trophy. Dead serious, man. I just a huge platinum trophy whore. Resident Sleeper became a prominent emote to express boredom along Twitch chat during streams over the following decade. The emote was briefly removed in 2016, also true, due to a Twitch cleanse of low poly emotes, true, but was ultimately resubmitted. Notably, streamer Admiral Bulldog banned the use of the emote after his chat used it to express... Who the fuck is this guy? Expressing disappointment in his pub... See, I think any streamer that does this is a pussy-ass bitch. I'm just saying it right now. I don't care, man. Like, if you need to ban an emote because you don't want people to express their dislike on you, that's like when corporations or politicians make YouTube videos and it gets like 99% downvotes, and then they turn off comments and remove the ability to see how many votes that it's gotten. You know, when politicians do that, or like corporations do that. In the same way that we look at them as pussies, I'm telling you, pussy. I would never do anything like that. Even on chat, you guys can call me a pussy or for whatever reason. If it's true, at least. If you're just sitting there, you know, saying I'm a pedophile or something, I'll probably ban you eventually. But like, if you have if you go, Ronnie, you know what? You didn't do as good on a 72-hour marathon as you wanted. You were like really just blacking out, and I thought you were better than that. You suck at live streaming. I'd be like, okay, fine, you can have that opinion. But like, if your stream is boring, and your viewers start expressing their boredom of your stream and they want you to do something different, because maybe they still like you enough to watch you, but they don't want to watch the bullshit you're doing now. You should just let them say that. That's just me. I mean, you should just let them say that. Stop being a wimp. Just take someone else's opinion and not be so butthurt by it. On April 12th, 2018, it's kind of like, I've said this before. I'll leave that out. Anyway, on April 12th, 2018, definition of the emote was added to Urban Dictionary by John Wicker Poggers. I don't know who that is. Receiving over 220 likes in roughly 2 years and becoming the top definition for the term. Oh, so now this was on it's on Urban Dictionary now, huh? An emote expression used on Twitch and within the gaming community. It symbolizes boredom originating from a man who felt... Oh, come on. Give my name, asshole. Say my name. Say my name. Debated. Craiggasm. Craig, he's a great streamer, by the way. And I'm sure his channel's going to be hitting some high numbers because GTA 6. He was always one of the #1 GTA streamers. It was definitely the first one, I would say, that ever existed. Maybe there's better GTA streamers out there than him now. Probably there is. But he's #1. He's got the Craiggasm emote. Amazing emote. I just wish... Yeah, that's a good emote. And there's Kappa as well. And PogChamp. Let's go back to the Reddit. So yeah, this guy linked the thing we just looked. Played most Resident Evil. And my brain just realized the Resident Sleeper mode is related to Resident Evil. Yeah, I know when people don't know that. If I didn't make the connection till now. I'm curious what this is. Let me open it in a separate... Oh, it's just my video. Oh, it's somebody else's video. Okay, it's just the Resident Sleeper me falling asleep. I just wanted any... Now, I don't want a copyright strike on that guy's video of my video or anything. Hilarious. I'm sure people do that, by the way. It's like, it's a video of him reacting to my video, but if I were to post me reacting to his video, he could copyright strike me or something. The world we live in today. 3 days without sleep can't be healthy, bruh. I mean, why? What makes this guy at all consider that it could be healthy? Can somebody answer that? Like, it is the most obvious thing on the planet. You think it's healthy? No. Come on. It's like, yeah, streamers don't tend to make the healthiest choices sometimes. Isn't that a sad thing? It's because streaming is so fucking cutthroat. As a streamer, you have to be streaming constantly to be making revenue. That's why YouTubers kind of have it a little bit better. They make a video and then they just let that video sit there for eternity and they just make money off the video a year from now. You recover pretty quick from it. That's actually not true. It's not true unless you binge on water and have your chat constantly shove water down your throat. It's funny because like I had the pain of sleeping and the pain of a full bladder the entire marathon. It's like, God, I just need to piss right now. Every cutscene, I'd be running out of the room to go take a piss. You recover pretty quick from it. It's actually not true, especially if you're not drinking lots of water. Human body's amazing, but damn, I would never do that. I feel like I would be visually and auditory hallucinating. Oh my God, look at that! It's totally true, actually. So I think I didn't have crazy amount of hallucinations, by the way. I just remember down here, there's a heater, a portable heater. This thing here, we'll just put it here. How about that? Let's quickly, I have this thing here, portable heater. I keep it right here and it keeps me warm. But I also, at the beginning of the stream, if you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, you know I did this. I put water bottles here because last year, I was really sick and tired of just constantly having to refill this in my bedroom or my bathroom sink. It's like, I don't know how many ounces this is. It's like, this is 32 ounces. So smart me was like, let's bring some of this here. And I've got that. I've got Fifi. Fifi. Food? Park time? There you go. Come here. Can you see a resemblance? I started thinking this was my dog. Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Let's go. Let's go out. Want to go out? Let's go. Other dog is so lazy. Come here. Come here, Chi-Chi. Let's go. Can you see a resemblance? So every once in a while, those two things are sitting next to each other, the water and the heater, and I thought they were my dogs. You okay? You're shivering. What are you shivering for? You shivering? Hi. She's shivering. You okay? I think she's scared of something right now because she's doing the I'm scared shiver. You can see her shivering right now, right here. Okay? It's alright. Here. Go back to the bedroom. Go chill out and do whatever you wanted to do earlier. Oh, boy. Down. Come on. Good girl. But she wants to sit under the table now. All right. Normally the dogs hate coming in here, by the way. It's the most boring place on the planet for them. They hate this room. Because I just sit here on a chair and I do nothing as far as they're concerned. So you keep looking at that box that glows. The glowing isn't very interesting. I don't like looking into lights. But the only hallucinations that I had were hallucinations of that was it. That was it for that stream. Last time I felt like there was a couch here. And I had, because I was looking at the chat and the people in the chat were talking, I felt like there was a bunch of people sitting next to me and we were all watching my gameplay. This time, that heater looked like my dog, my big dog, and the water gallon looked like my little dog. That was kind of it. So, yeah. In terms of auditory hallucinations, I don't think I had any. Listening to hallucinations? No, not really. Mine were all visual, I think. I'm trying to think of what hallucinations I had that was like auditory. But the thing is, did you know that every one of us has different like ways, dominant ways that we experience the world? Like if you see a lot of musicians, they process information better with their ears. You have some people that process information better with their eyes. Some people that process information better with their hands and touching things. Some people that process information better maybe by licking and taste and smell. So when you talk to some people, or you show them like something, they'll subconsciously say like, "Oh, I see what you're saying," or "I hear you. I hear what you're saying," or like, "I feel you." And it's all kind of like a Freudian slip in some ways. But I think my dominant one has always been visual. And I think that's generally where most people's are. Not all people, but like, you know, the vast chunk of people. I smells, yeah. I smells, yeah. Oh, I smell what you're saying. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Yeah, I smell what the rock is cooking. Yeah, but I mean, hallucinations are definitely a thing. And that one time last year where I thought somebody was saying something that I didn't like, I won't call the person's name out, but they weren't even in the chat room when I looked at the VOD. And I thought they were talking like some shit or something, or giving me some shade or something, and I just didn't like it. I got angry at the entire chat. None of that. That was all fucking crazy hallucination shit. I thought they were like throwing shade at me. And they weren't even in the chat room around the time that I had made the connection that they're not being a cool person to me. And then I got angry at everybody. It was so weird. Okay, longest I've stayed up was for 50 hours straight. I never got any visual hallucinations, but I heard so many auditory. See? You didn't get anything visual, but depending on how you process things, this guy had audio hallucinations. Mainly just hearing my name when I was alone. Or door opening and closing when it never happened. So this guy experienced some different shit. Oh, this is the same guy from earlier, Zeronic. Going without sleep is incredibly unhealthy. Yeah, we fucking know. No one should be doing this, especially when it is for some views on Twitch. Going 24 hours is bad enough, but 3 days, utterly brain-dead decision-making. To be fair, I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I don't feel any negative repercussions from doing that marathon. In fact, when I woke up the day after doing the marathon, I got 8 hours of sleep. Let me get some water here. I'm kind of thirsty, to be fair. Because of all the water I drank, I really think it bounced off a lot of the negative symptoms, because I'm telling you right now, I've never done a marathon that long before. It was the first time ever. And anytime I do a marathon, I always had something called a post-marathon hangover, where I just felt like somebody, I've explained this on stream, it just feels like somebody had a baseball bat and they just crack you over the face. And you just wake up, you're like, oh my God. It's kind of like having a hangover if you drank too much of alcohol, right? But for this one, there was none of that. I woke up, 8 hours. That's all I needed, by the way. I didn't have to. Normally with marathons, here's how it works. Somebody during the marathon asked me this. I'm sure none of you remember. But they're like, how much sleep do you have to do after a marathon? I'm like, it depends how much sleep I missed. So if in 24 hours you're awake for 16 hours, then you sleep for 8 hours. It's maybe the common amount that people sleep for. So if I've been awake for 3 days, that means 24 hours of rest I'll need. That used to be true in the past. It wasn't true this time around. And that's the craziest part to me, because I woke up 8 hours later. I felt perfectly fine as if it were any other day. And I just went on with my day normally, and I didn't feel any sleeps or need to go to sleep after. That's different. That was weird. You know, I need to do another one of these fucking marathons and just have some sort of formal drug testing. Just because I don't want people... my ego does not want it. I don't want it. I don't want people to go, he fucking... Because anybody probably outside of this community who don't know me or don't trust me because they don't know who I am and they just assume everybody's a charlatan, because most people on social media are charlatans. If you look at a lot of the prank videos, a lot of those are fake and paid actors and all that shit, because it's just easier to maintain things like that than it is to kind of get authentic reactions. Like, you know, a lot of people, like even those businesses are like, we'll help you make, if you've ever been Instagram DM'd, like, we help people get more exposure on their social media, and you look at their Instagram and they've got like 3,000 followers. You're like, oh, okay, 3,000 followers. That is quite a lot, believe it or not. Even with me, it's quite a lot. But the thing is, you'll see more people. I can just bring up tons of people I know right now in real life on Instagram and show you their bogus ass follower count. And I'm like, dude, how do you, as a girl, have 90,000 followers? Like, what's your YouTube channel? What's your TikTok? Like, what are your other mediums? Like, you're telling me all you post is a photo of you, like, having dinner? And, like, you know, girls post their stupid food selfies or whatever. And they'll post, it's funny. Want to know something crazy? They'll be on a date with a guy, and they'll have the guy take a photo of them, but they'll never show the guy in the photo because it would ruin their influencer type of status, right? So the guy takes the photo for him, and they don't, you know, they pretend he doesn't exist or whatever. But you see tons of that, and you kind of go, how do you have 90,000 photos or 90,000 followers from that? But if you want to know how to tell if people have fucked up lying ass Instagram things here, hold on. I'm gonna go to a girl. Sorry, Ashley. I've never met you, but fuck off. Her. My friend knows her. We both follow each other mutually. I do know all of these girls. Jenny, Lulu, and Hyunsu. But her I've never met, but we just decided to follow each other. This follower count here of 95,000 is utterly fake. It's not real. And the thing is, here, you want to know a litmus test? A litmus test? Come back to this girl's follower page a week from now, and you're going to see it's not at 95.3. It's going to be at like 94.1. It's like, how did you lose all those followers? It's okay, because like next month, it'll be back to 95,000. I just, look, when people come and they look at me and they go, that guy used drugs, right? That guy used drugs. Of course he had to, because everybody's a fake. Everybody's a fake. Like, there's a part of me that just wants to go off and redo this marathon and get a drug test before and after. How did you sleep? I slept pretty good. My ego's too big, bro. Got nothing to prove to those people. No. Ego too large. I take great pride in this shit, man. I take great pride in knowing that this was some gangster level shit I did. And it's not even, look, it's not even just having people, look, there's one thing, I just don't like it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't fucking like it. Like, yes, it's possible to do this for three fucking days straight. It took me 6 tries, but I did it. And to be fair, I might have been able to keep going. What if I would have just kept going until I eventually passed out again? What would I have actually reached? Because when I was playing Resident Evil 3, it was clear as day. I was tired as fuck. My voice was fucked. I had a big lump in my throat from talking. My speech felt like this, and I was talking like this, and I was having trouble forming sentences properly. But you know what? I could still fucking see, and I could still play Resident Evil pretty goddamn good. I kind of wonder what happens if I would have kept going. I don't know. The problem with Guinness is that their company is full of shit. Anyway. Going without sleep is incredibly unhealthy. Sleep deficiency is linked to many chronic health problems, including heart disease. This is like, in my opinion, I'm just gonna spitball here, but like, okay, going without sleep is incredible. Yes, there are these huge correlations to this everything here. But that's for people that don't get enough sleep every day for like 30 years. It's not like tomorrow I'm just all of a sudden gonna get diabetes. Like, oh, you fucking got diabetes. You got depression. I'm just depressed now, guys. I did 3-day marathon and I'm just obese now. Actually, I did gain weight doing that, by the way. I did gain some weight after cutting. Go back to my grind of losing weight. Hold on. You should do your due diligence instead of just Google Pro as your citation and point out that this almost always means chronic low amounts of sleep. See, this guy's smart. Low amounts of sleep, and that correlation does not imply causation. Sleep deficiency is just another variable that's tossed into those studies. Thank you. Because it's all shared amongst cardiovascular disease. It doesn't mean not sleeping for 3 days every once in a while in a blue moon will give you oh my god. This guy literally on the same it's like we're connected. Laura, 25521, you are now my new waifu. For the same reason being obese doesn't give depression, and you're not getting a heart attack from the depression. You might be obese because of depression, which in turn gives you the heart attack. That's not to say occasional sleep deprivation is healthy, but in the overwhelming majority of people, you'll just be fine afterwards. Bam! What you're referencing, chronic sleep deprivation, is mostly a symptom that's been observed to be linked between blah blah. Okay, we got you. I'm not talking at you, Laura. I loved her for 1 second, man. It was this amazing romance, and then now I just want her to leave my house. That source was legit, and there are tons of others listed on that page. Going without sleep is incredibly unhealthy. Full stop. Please, are you gonna argue about this? Don't do this, really. I don't give a fuck about that. You really think this article about sleep deficiency is not specifically talking about sleeping for 3 days? Who cares, bro? Of course. We're almost done here. We're talking about articles on... I don't give a shit. You cannot catch up or make up for lost sleep. I repeat, you cannot make up for lost sleep. I know what this guy's talking about, and you do suffer a little bit of micro damage to your brain. You suffer a little bit of micro damage to your brain that you cannot make up. But I still think there is a need for it to catch up on lost sleep normally. Like sleeping for most of the time, sleeping for just like staying up for like 48 hours. You're going to want to sleep for more than just 8 hours that night compared to like the other nights that you only stayed up for 16 hours. Lost sleep is never recovered. Last time I did this was for school. When I finally tried to sleep, I would instead go into sleep paralysis and started like convulsing on my bed. I tried to break out of it. I wasn't actually able to go to sleep until the next day. Yeah, this is weird because like I noticed these convulsions too. Your body just starts twitching. It's weird. It starts twitching on Twitch maybe. I was unable to make... This guy called me Ron. I was able to make this final... Who is this guy in the chat? Show yourself. I was unable to make this finale as I had to be up for work early today. However, this was great to see for Ron and definitely a trip down memory lane. I'll never forget the original marathon. Long live Resident Sleeper. Okay. It's the kind of thing that the self-harm policy should curtail. It does actually. Staying awake for 72 hours straight, especially multiple times to try to complete a challenge, definitely causing a lasting damage. Glad he finally met his goal. If no other reason, then hopefully he won't subject his body to this anymore. In my opinion, guys, this might be a hot take. Because you only live one time in life, you can go for a long, boring life, or you can try to go for depth, right? Like, if it were a pool of water, you can go for a shallow, long pool of water, or you can go, you know what? I just want a really deep pool. I really want to just have a great time. Have a lot of memorable moments. And even though what I did, 72-hour marathon, was not unhealthy, or sorry, it was unhealthy, I'm telling you right now, I said it at the end of the marathon, and we can probably watch this clip here to describe it.
This was actually it was a bucket list item before I died.
Hold on. Hold on. I can't hear in this fucking music. Stop it, Nemesis. By the way, I swear I wish I removed whatever the hell this thing was from my eye. Somebody said it in the chat, and I thought they were talking about something else, because I've got like a little bit of a, what do they call it? What do they call it? I don't know. It's like this little growth of skin that's just an irregularity. I forgot what they're called. Hang tail, snag tail, some shit like that. I don't know. But no, he was talking about this.
This was actually it was a bucket list item before I died. Always have to look out for things like that. And I know I couldn't let this go. I said I would never do it again. I knew I wouldn't live with myself if I couldn't fucking do it. So today I finally did it. I didn't.
Skin tag, thank you, Jim. So I mean, it's a bucket list item. I'm glad I did it, and you know, hopefully when I'm 80 years old, I can go good shit on that, man. When you're like on your deathbed, good shit, man. You did a bunch of cool stuff. I'm happy. Rest easy. We all have to live with that maybe one day. So, I mean, I'm glad he finally met his goal. Blah, 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 blah. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Fuck off. Fuck off. Really? Like, really? I don't think... This is with a hot take. I don't think you should live too safely. I don't think you should live too safely. Like, I don't think the goal of life is to just live a long life. I think it's... Sometimes you're going to do some things that are dangerous. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's why people skydive. Like, there's a chance you die. But like, hey, you know, it made you enjoy the depth of life more. Me reading your comment. Thank fucking God. This guy knows what's up. Hold on. R-Lank. Guy used to do massive sleepless marathons leveling streams, including an unofficial Guinness World Record as a warm-up. Back when I felt twitches. I don't know who this guy is. But it's funny because, like, I remember reading some comments where people were talking about my marathon, and they're like, dude, I used to do World of Warcraft marathons back then every time they released a new expansion. I didn't realize you can get famous off of it or something like that. And it's funny because the World of Warcraft community had tons of these fuckers. I'm just not sleeping. The game is so addictive. I'm just not sleeping. Back when Twitch felt like the Wild West. Learn this. Referential humor needs context. GG's, let's go Resident Sleeper. Great to see him finally completed after... Look at this guy. I know who this guy is. Somebody likes using Reddit a little bit too much. I'll give you a thumbs up. Is this dude still here? I'm gonna... Nah, he left. He came here at the beginning. He's one of my first subscribers, so he's got a first icon next to his name. He was here at the beginning. Alzheimer's speedruns. I hope that's not true. Resident Sleeper wins the go. Let's go. One of the most iconic Twitch emotes and one of the best in the default set. 72 hours. So did the shadow people get him? Did the shadow people get him? Anyway, let's take a look at some of these clips. I haven't really looked at some of these. So let's turn this down. Let's put this away. Pause. I did see the pause thing. This one's fucking hilarious, by the way. We'll see that in a little bit. Yeah, some of these I really hate. All right, let me show you things I hate, by the way. What is this? Oh, no, this is a different stream. This is the first highlight that I got, and I personally think it's a retarded highlight. I hate when people highlight stuff like this because they don't do it for the community. They do it for themselves. The name is Senso. Look. Senso84. Shout out to Senso. Welcome to Shoutout Land. Ronin. You know the great thing about... That's it. That was what an amazing highlight. Sometimes people realize that highlights aren't for them. It's for the community. Salad accident. This fucking sucked, by the way. Look at the webcam. Damn, gone. Well, there goes my salad. It's all over the ground, and they cracked the bowl. And I cracked the bowl. That's the worst part. I love that bowl because I love big bowls for salads, man. I could have swore that was a headshot. Anyway. Let's see what this one. I haven't watched all of these. Got by knocking out.
Defaults too. And it's been like that since the Dazzle days, man.
Fuck you.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. God damn it.
I remember that. God damn it, it got me twice.
Got me on that one. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Dude, that should be a fucking clip in itself, bro. What a dumb clip that would have been. I haven't watched any of these yet, guys. Let's take a look at this next one. It fucking gets me again. That one is Nico. That was Shark Sex. His name is Shark Sex. At least that's what he tells me to call him.
Defaults too. And it's been like that since the Dazzle days, man. Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's such a good sound effect. It's such a good sound effect. Listen to that with headphones on and it fucks with you. Somebody clip that clip of me watching a clip. Clipception. They fucking got me, man. Ugh, I'm eating my glop. This is called Is She Okay? You have to understand not all clips are going to be good. Yeah, that one was not good. This pause one's hilarious. All right, so here's the context. I went to go bring food or take a piss or something. Thank you, Mystic. Here. Look at... All right, so I'm gone. I was playing solo. Paused. I went to go pause the game, and then I went to go take a piss. Think of this shit. The fucking war starts right back up. And look at the chat too. The fucking game. I think this is Mystics. Yeah. So the game starts back up. Because you know what happened, I believe. I believe someone entered the game because there was nobody playing with me, and then somebody entered the game to be a partner, and then it starts the game back up. I think that's what happened. Pepe hand paused. What a skill. Is this, that's what this is called. Let's take a look.
Yeah, they heard that. That's unfortunate.
Sorry, kid. I missed it. Well, why the hell did this shit go on for this long? Hold on, what did I miss? There's no need to make a 30-second.
Yeah, they heard that. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I fucking knifed the axe out of thin air. It was already gonna miss. I didn't know you could like knife stuff like that, I guess. Bro, I knifed it out of the air. The problem is when the clip goes longer, it makes it seem like it's gonna happen like right now. Whose was that? Let me see this one. What a skill. Sick parry. I've seen this before. I don't think this parry was that sick, personally. Man, this guy, he's really fun to try to fight. He really is. I spent an hour on him. Like 50 minutes or something. By the way, that wouldn't have killed me. I don't think that would have killed me. But that guy is fun as hell to fight. Take a look. Oh, this one, I know that this one is. Well, I do like when people clip stuff and when they properly name. True, GFD. Maybe I would have got chainsawed. Like parry is, you know, if it's just like 0185 clip.exe or something like that. Fucking asshole. For me, it was kind of funny. Well, this guy. I do like when people clip stuff and when they properly name the clips. Sick parry is, you know, if it's just like 0185 clip.exe or something like that. And this clip was called 0185 clip.exe. It's that dog. Okay, let me see that. Then trapped. I remember this happening in real life. I remember having this happen in the game.
You too, huh?
I vividly remember this bullshit. Oh yeah, Sasha Grey is mid, by the way. Even in her prime.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
It's that dog. I didn't see that shit.
Dog, help me. Fuck.
Dog, I need your help now. I think I grabbed everything from there. Okay, I'm not paying much attention. I'm telling you, me beating this game is going to be extremely slow. Pretty sure that's it. Ashley clothesline. I remember this shit all day long. I knew that was funny. I was too tired to laugh. She really got clotheslined. You got fucking decked, bro. I want to see that again. Bam. You know what's funny? When that thing hits you, doesn't it make like a bell sound effect? Like dong. She got fucking smacked. What was this called? It's called zoned out. Hold on. Hold on.
Ashley! You hurt?
No, I'm okay.
I remember being confused here. Like, where do I go again?
Ashley!
Oh, I knew this is a thing, by the way. Wait, what? What was that? Alright, so something that I know how this game works, because they didn't make Ashley insufferable in this game. Basically, I think what I did here is I saw her, I looked at her, I lolled in my head, and then I went back and I jumped off the cliff. And the thing is, she will pick herself back up and she will jump off the cliff with you. You know, they didn't want to make her too annoying, so they had to give her kind of... She gets herself back up and she'll jump down.
You hurt?
Even in some...
I'm okay.
Even in some instances, she'll jump off of ladders. She'll ask for your help first, and then if you don't come, she'll do it herself. Now,
Ashley!
this is Capcom's attempt to not make her insufferable. So I looked at her. I'm like, I'm gonna jump. What the hell is this going on here? So I think I actually just jumped off there. This one's called Zoned Out. Okay, the final hours. Gotta keep it together. Oh, fucking. Thank you for the Prime subs. Let me see. Oh, fuck. Fucking asshole. Holy shit. You asshole. You fucking subbed. Gave me money. Thanks for the Prime sub. It's the first time I probably called somebody a fucking asshole for it. Yeah, some of that one woke me up, I believe. That one woke me up more than some of the screamers, for whatever reason. actually saved and based. All right, this one's called Never Prime Sub. Oh, somebody else did this. Never Prime Sub. Somebody else. Oh, fuck. Fucking asshole. Holy shit. Thanks for the Prime Sub. I have to go to work soon, but I wanted to say good luck with the final stretch. Still Serenity. First time I probably called somebody a fucking asshole for it. Fucking Sam, this was 3. 3 for that one. I believe I said somebody clipped that. And 3 people clipped it. We don't really need 3 of that. Yeah, that's the same clip. Yes, we have 3 of those. Welcome back. Let's see, fucking... Okay. $66 hours. Oh my god. Jeez, right when I put it on, you shit fuck. I remember that. You know how good that was? Who did that one, that son of a bitch? Right? Ugh. Right? Gaming Gears. Gaming Gears. Right when I put it on, you shit fuck. That was Gaming Gears. That was good timing. We had a few of those that were really good timing. Let me see if they clipped that. Whatever. Door.
There's the switch, I found it.
It's called Door. I don't know what's going on here. I don't remember playing this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one was a first,
You're
man.
just hitting all the buttons, aren't you?
Yeah, you know, I think people were spamming those 1000-bit things at that point. And the thing is, no one had played that one before, so I completely went over my head. What you looking at?
Oh my god. I'm just gonna take my headphones off. Fuck you guys.
Just gonna take
I just, where's the lever, guys? Just tell me where the lever is.
Oh, this is when they were spamming
Where's
it.
the button?
And then I go up here and I get a fucking another one. Jeez, I hope that woke me up a little bit. What are you looking at? Door. I mean, what, this is just horrible titles. Door. You named it Door. No wonder you only got 3 views. It's actually a good video. It's a good clip, but it's named Door. The great thing is, they whatever happened this year, I think I can. Can't I edit these now? Share, moderation, timeout. No, I can't. How come I can't? The thing is, I've edited somebody else's clip before, and I gave it a different name. Problem is, I can't. Whatever. Is this the same one? Yeah, I think so. Bonk, bonk.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna take my headphones off. Fuck you guys.
It's alright, Knight.
Where's the lever, guys?
If you can go in there and rename them something that people might actually, because they're good clips, it's just a horrible name on it. You got to give somebody some sort of reason to want to click it. What's the best? What's best that a good timing, clearly two good things timings in a row. What? What's best that a good what? I mean, you have no excuse to be like typing this shit out in a retarded fashion when you're not 66 hours sleep deprived the way I was. I mean, come on. What's best that a good timing? Question mark. Clearly 2 good timings in a row. I don't know. Music stopped. That's a good thing. Fuck you!
Jesus Christ, that one was just perfectly done by you, I have to say. Fuck you.
That one was. Even I knew it. Even I knew it. And I thought that was another one too.
I even thought that was another screamer too.
I forgot about this. Hilarious, man. Yeah, I thought even that one was just another one because you could people were. I mean, there's like 5 of them here, and then another one pops up. I'm like, this has to be perfectly timed. Oh, I think, yeah, the music. Oh, this is the same one. Music stopped. That's a good thing. Yeah. Rip chair. Oh, this one's the saddest one. You want to see the saddest one?
Oh, this chair's gonna break. I swear. Oh, it is broken. It's fucking broken.
Yeah, I felt that one.
That's it, bro. Yeah. That's it for this fucking chair.
I'm having to use this one still. I've been complaining that it's gonna break soon, man. It's gonna break soon. It broke on Marathon.
This thing is hanging on by a thread. It's like
it's basically just hanging on by the cushioning. All the structural
couple
shit
threads. I don't know if this is gonna even last the rest of the marathon.
That's the sadness, man. He couldn't he couldn't do it, man. He couldn't get to the end. If that chair was a human, it'd probably be sad it couldn't get to the end, man. He had his final duty. It's like I was watching some Metal Gear Solid 4 today, and I'm just like watching Snake and just remembering like old Snake. I'm like, dude, he's got one final mission. He's defying dying right now. All to complete his final mission. And I'm like, dude, that chair could not complete its final mission. It tried. It tried, but it couldn't do it.
Don't do what?
Shit, fucker.
Damn, God, motherfuck.
I'm gonna place those at, I mean, it was 25k for one of those. I'm gonna put that at like 50k, man. You guys at this point have tons of channel points. I mean, some of you guys are just wasting them on purpose. Don't do what? Here's one from Game Gears. Resident Sleeper has beaten. Okay, that's the one. That's the 141k. It's at 141k. This thing is 141k, guys. You guys, 141k viewers or views. You went from 80k to 12k. You were definitely helping out, Suki. You were one of the main water dudes.
All right, guys.
LMAO.
Thanks for everything.
My voice is fucking dead at that point. And that annoying thing on my eyeball is like, it drives my OCD crazy. And this one was like, my bucket list. I think that's pretty much it for that, man. This is the one where I say it was on a bucket list. It's absolutely true. You know, guys, just for I really think, you know, whatever stuff you have on your bucket list, you should start knocking them out, man. I'm sure there have been some things in your life where you said I'm going to do something eventually, and if you look past that when you first started saying that, it was maybe at this point 10 years ago. Trust me, it'll get to 20 years just as fast as it gets to 10 years. Go off and knock some of those things out in your life, man. Yeah, so that was that run. That's all the goodies that I have for that. My dog is still under my table. She hates being under here, but she's shivering. I think something scared her. She doesn't like loud sounds. I think maybe when I put down the heater and it hit the ground, I think she didn't like that. Being happy is on my bucket list. One day I will be happy. All I need is that new car. One day I will be happy. All I need is this one thing. I will be happy one day. All I need is this. Always in the future. What happened to the marathon for the games that you didn't play? Yeah, that was an idea. It wasn't solid. It wasn't actually something that I said I would 100% do. It was an idea. To be fair, what games weren't played? What games? This doesn't have the full list. The other one's over here. No, I'll just turn the computer on. You can't see it. You won't be able to see it, but... By the way, I love this boom arm. It's so good. This low profile boom arm, so good. G50, you know what's hilarious? You commented on my OddlerPro or my regular Oddler channel, and you put Oddler is the GOAT. I just want you to all know that. And it said the first time chatting here. And you've been following that account since November 4th, 2010. Clearly, Twitch doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. Okay, so I didn't play the Outbreak. All right, so what game had votes? This is the thing I'm saying now. So RE3 Remake, that one had votes. Ugh, this is acting weird. Okay, so Outbreak had like, I don't know, I can't read it this small. Outbreak 1 and 2, they had some votes, like 8 and maybe 3 or something. Dead Aim had 3. Operation Raccoon City main game had 5. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff at this point, you know? I think Remake 1 had... You know what's crazy? Remake 1 wasn't ever played. That's something else, man. Remake 1 was not played. RE5 never gets played. RE6 had 1 vote, which is basically 0. Because everything started out with 1 vote. RE6 had 0 votes total. What in the fucking Resident Evil gods happened there? Like, hallelujah. Gaiden got a whole bunch. You know, it's funny. Resident Evil 4 Original had 5 votes. So it was... You know what would have sucked? If I got done playing Resident Evil 4... and then Remake 4, and then Remake 1 got selected. How horrible that would have been. Oh, Resident Evil 0 had 7 votes, which is a bit ironic. But I remember those votes that Resident Evil 0 got. It was RNG based. It was an Alexa vote. This is also from the Resident Evil 0 soundtrack. I believe it's the Queen Leech fight. This is a good ass song. Hold on. No, this wasn't the Leech Queen song. White Out. Oh, maybe it was, but maybe it came from Umbrella Chronicles. Maybe it was the Umbrella Chronicles rescore of it. So I'm like, this sounds a bit different, but I think it's the Umbrella Chronicles rescore of this song for the Leech fight. But alright, so the DLCs didn't get any love. For whatever reason, the only DLC that was played was Operation Raccoon City. And that DLC, I'm pretty happy to have played it. Yeah, I played Orc 1, and that one was giving me nausea. I just now remember that. For whatever reason, I was playing that game and getting severely nauseous. And this song's also really good. You know, playing Outbreak would have been nice as well. No RE7, no Shadows of Rose. Yeah, I know. You know what would have been good? Would have been the RE7 DLC. The Joe Baker one. Joe Baker's a savage, man. That guy is my hero. You can, there's servers. You just won't, just pretend that you like the guy that runs the server and you won't get banned like me. Yeah, this is a fucking amazing intro. RE7 DLC? Yeah, RE7 had 3 votes total. In terms of doing a marathon, a 24-hour marathon for the games that were voted, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff left. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff left. We kind of cleared it out. I would say somewhere during the Resident Evil 4 playthrough, people, I guess, realized nothing was going to be getting played after, so people stopped voting. Understandable. I didn't finish Remake 3 either. I don't know why either. I was planning on finishing it. Everyone told me to go to bed. I was planning on finishing it, but I remember thinking something like I definitely wanted to go to bed, but that wasn't my motivation. My motivation was because like something in the game that I didn't want to do. And that was the reason there was one part of that game I didn't want to play and it was coming up and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to play this anymore. So I used, okay, I'll go to bed. Carlos section. I had just done the RPD with Carlos, right? It was something I didn't want to do. I can't remember what it was. The thing is, I'm also very good at Resident Evil 3 Remake. Playing on hardcore is it's so easy. It's so easy. Playing it on Inferno, now that one gets difficult. They have some bullshit areas in that game too. So I'm kind of at a loss here. By the way, I think now would be a good time to say this. I've got a friend coming over. He has a podcast. He's not very big or anything like that. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at his YouTube channel. He does kind of a variety podcast thing of different topics. He'll me and him used to be partners in podcasting. He's got 129 subscribers on his podcast channel. Here, let's quickly take a look here. Above monitor. This right here. So this is my friend's. Me and him, I was on his. We were podcast buddies for a little bit. I was on his podcast, but the thing is, I couldn't stand being told what to do. And especially, it's not that I have a problem with being told what to do. I just need to know that you're making good decisions. And this guy, he was kind of new, I guess. I mean, this is some of the earlier podcasts where I'm there. You can kind of see me. This is our old studio. I was over here. God, this is cringe, bro. They had Erica Valentine here. Oh, Lord. This is cringe as fuck.
welcome to the Sublime Podcast number 3. Today we've got...
Yes. So they had her. She was a comedian. She was like 44 years old. She doesn't look too bad or whatever. But they were trying to hook me up with her. But she was a bit crazy. She's like, I won't accept. She's 44, and she's like, I won't accept any dates that are less than like $250. Like if you were going to take her out on a date, it had to have been like, you know, you have to kind of give her an experience. And I hate saying it, but a lot of girls these days are kind of like this because I don't know. It's just weird, man. They kind of want an experience now. Especially if they don't find you that attractive, then they definitely want an experience. If you're like Giga Chad, they don't care if you give them the experience is being with Giga Chad. But if you're not Giga Chad and you're just kind of like an average dude, they're yeah, spend $250 on me and I'll consider going out with you. I've got all these dudes lined up here. And they all want to take me out. You have to start chopping the block somewhere, right? You have to start chopping off all the dead firewood somewhere. So the guy that's willing to kind of take her out on an experience, they're more willing to go with that. But what the problem is here was I didn't like her at all. And it was so cringe, bro. Because they were starting on the live. If you watch this, you'll cringe. Here's my friends. These are my two buddies. They start trying on the stream to hook me up with her. It's not that she's a gold digger, G50. She just wants to have fun. It's not about the money. It's that she wants to go out. If she's gonna spend time with a person she may not be that attracted to, she's like, okay, you're kind of attractive, I guess, a little bit. What else do you bring to the table? You can win in if you're not the most handsome guy, you can win in other avenues to get girls to like you, kinda. You can just be like really funny is the one way that us guys know. Like if you're really fucking funny, and most of us aren't. I'm not that funny. You can win in other avenues, right? With men, it's just like, you know, we really are very physical. Like if you're not pretty at the start, we kind of don't care how good your personality is. And not only that, but like actively, the prettier the girl, even if her personality sucks, which sometimes happens, the prettier she is, the less I care about what her personality is like. For up to a certain point, right? If you want to like have her be your girlfriend, you kind of want a mix of pretty and a mix of she's not going to bore you or annoy you. But generally, I mean, for sex to happen, that's the key. What I'm talking about. For sex to happen, for men, we just need to be physically attracted. For women, they have more things like you can be funny, you can have show her a really fun time or whatever. There's a lot more ways you can kind of win, right? It's not just purely physically based. Anyway, but yeah, they fucking drill me here, dude, and it was so awkward. I was so not in the mood for this. They kept drilling me with that. And this is weird because like the episode here we were talking about this is my current studio, by the way. The studio looks fucking good here. Even with this layout here, I've upgraded a little bit. So sometimes I'm helping out in the background. Sometimes I'm not. This is my studio. It's currently the one that I have in my living room. This is my living room, believe it or not. Where's Zanella? Here's the last one I did with him.
Opportunities back home. Here it's almost impossible back home to open like a cosmetic business.
My friend said the camera's tilted. There's all this shit here that he put in frame. I kept telling him to not do this shit.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes that paycheck is not even enough.
Yeah.
So
Dude, he blocked her face from there. Just had two angles here. Damn, what is up with this buffering, bro? So anyway, the main point is, this guy, even though I'm not a part of his podcast anymore, this is, take a look here.
I always have the book by David Buss, Evolutionary Psychology. I have his textbook behind me, by the way. He's written several books, The Murderer Next Door, Evolution of Desire.
Where's my friend, damn it?
How do you source for guests? Do you actually read
all
book
the
and then
shit on the
you
table, bro. I'm
the
telling you.
material and then you reach out.
They interviewed this guy, and God, my friend needs to clean this shit up, bro. I keep telling him, clean that shit up. Don't let
I'm
it
trying to
get in
Professor
frame,
Ashton
dude.
Beers from Boston University.
Also,
And
I've
if
got
you
one
want,
of
she
these
wrote a book
boom
called
arms. They're
Very
so
Important
good.
People. The book was not.
I told you about this
Yeah,
book. We talked
the
about
book
This is
it.
my friend
from
Sarah,
the-
if
the
she ever
rapper
gets
from
in
3 6
frame.
Mafia. I'm trying to get him to come on. So like, there's no.
No, he never once puts her in frame. Oh, there she is.
It just like basically back.
Anyway, so I'm going to be on this my friend's podcast again, and we're going to talk about Resident Sleeper, and this is going to be on Friday, fellas. On Friday. Basically, on Friday, me and him are going to be. I'm going to be on his platform here, and I think it's going to give him a good amount of views, hopefully, because honestly, there's not enough Resident Sleeper shit on YouTube that explains stuff. So it might be his most watched shit, personally. Hold on. Enough of these huge intros, dude. I'm telling you, people don't have the attention span for this. You gotta get right into the meat of the goddamn potatoes. Oh my god! No way. He's got this? Please stop buffering. Okay, I was the only... Oh my god! Hold on. What is she wearing? I don't think she's wearing anything. That's cooch. That's fucking cooch. He might have edited some things there, but she wasn't wearing any underwear. I'm right here in front of the camera taking photos of her. I don't give a fuck. And I've got look at these people here. This girl right here is going, because she saw that. Watch their reactions. The guy goes like this, because they saw there was cooch. Hold on. Bam, cooch. This guy, he looked at that. Let's see if he's got any footage of me shooting, damn it. Oh yeah, this guy, man. Getting in all the shots, bro. Not intensely attractive in every photo he's in there. By the way, I love that dress. I don't like her. That's anyway. I don't have me in here. I'm the one doing all the photography. Nah, annoying. Anyway, I'm going to be on my friend's platform here. He's going to do a podcast. He's going to interview me. I'm going to host it on this channel here. So it's going to be hosted on this channel. I don't know if he's hoping that I just do all the filming for him. The thing is, my studio right there is a little bit fucked, to be fair. But we'll see. I'm gonna put it on his channel, and I'm hoping it gets him some views, because I want his channel to pick up, because I mean, this guy's a super homie. He's not just like a little bit, he's super bro status. You know, and some in life, you'll meet friends, but like you'll never meet friends sometimes that are like super bros, man. You know, you'll meet acquaintances, you'll meet guys that are your friends, and you meet super bros. This guy is super bro status. So I specifically told him, dude, you're gonna want to maybe do a podcast of this. I think it might get you some views, get you some subs. If you guys want to follow it, he does a lot of different podcasts about a lot of different topics. This is my friend Sarah as well. I made this intro for him. Let's see here. God, what is up with this buffering? What's my internet connection speed? 56K modem. This is a pretty nice setup he's got here. The only problem is I keep telling him to get this shit off the table, bro. Put it on the floor. Anyway. Yeah, so look forward to that on Friday. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna host that, and basically we're just gonna talk about Resident Sleeper. We're gonna talk about the first marathons I did, the second, up to this new one here. Maybe some of the haters that were hating. Although to be fair, they're probably all outside of the channel. Obviously you guys aren't gonna be haters, right? Because you're here on a regular basis and all that stuff, and you like me and all that. But people that hear it for the first time, they're like, "Oh, that guy." Yeah, that guy probably just used a bunch of meth or cocaine. I make jokes about it because I think it's funny, but, you know, there's probably plenty of haters out there. Because they can't do it, they just assume everyone else can't do it either. Like, oh, there's no way I could stay up for that long, so I just assume he can't either. It's like, yeah, sorry, that's not how life works. She's also very interesting. I think I told her she should start a damn podcast herself because she's got an interesting personality. I said I would help her out, but anyway. I think that's it for today, fellas. I think I'm done for now. Anything that I missed that you would like to have done here? Trying to think if I missed anything, man. You know, I had this fucked up thought that maybe I should do a 96-hour marathon. I had this thought in my head earlier this morning. I'm like, what happens if I just don't ever stop? What happens if I just keep going and allow myself to pass out again? Like, where's that gonna end? An uncapped marathon. Ooh. Until I just pass out. It's uncapped, not even 4 days. It's uncapped. And I just keep going until my body passes out, and that's it. Yeah, the pizza was missing, but here's the problem with the pizza. I'm gonna need to go back to losing weight. So I'm like, dude, if I bring another pizza here, that's gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna be working that pizza off for like 5 days. So I made the tactical decision to not do that. Also, here's the thing. I've been saying it for ages now. But I'm going to be doing some different type of content. If you look at the content I literally did today, it's quite literally some content that actually has me interested. We reacted to a few things. We watched some videos and all that. Looked at some Reddit threads, and I kind of like that, to be fair. So I'm going to be trying out some different stuff just because I do need a breath of fresh air. I'm also going to be trying out some new things on that channel. I think the first video I'm going to post is my funeral for that chair. That chair is going to have a funeral. I've had it for quite a while. And if you remember the Resident Sleeper chair back in the day, it was a big brown chair and everybody missed it because it was like the star of the show when I went to go sleep in my bed. When I passed out, sleptwalked to my bed, it took over the camera for a few thousand people waiting for me to come back on. And everyone was sad when I had to get rid of that chair because it died as well. This chair died as well, but I think I'm going to send it off and have a funeral. That's probably going to be the first video I post on that channel I just showed you right now. The channel's going to be weird. It's going to have a bunch of different type of stuff. Real life stuff. It's going to be like real life based, basically. So I subscribe to that channel. Please. Please, I want to try some different things, man. My major goal of completing a 72-hour marathon is finally done. Should I have another major goal of an uncapped marathon? I don't know. Part of me is thinking about it. Convince me not to do it if you want to watch me live for another 60 years. But I'm gonna try some different things out. Also, expect some poker streams. I'm gonna try poker. We'll see. I'm gonna try a bunch of different stuff. I'm just gonna experiment, see what people like. See what I like, what people like, and what the viewers like. I'm just gonna try some different things out. Starting the next stream potentially. Fight me in chess. I've never played a single match of chess in my life. I know you like chess, and I like that about you. The only thing I don't like about you is that you're a snake main, which means that you press the B button a lot. And you up tilt a lot. And you just spam up tilt because you can't really punish it because it's so fast. Other than that, I am interested in chess. Poker and chess. I'm going to try some different things out. I'm capped with a variety of different games would be fun, but I don't know, kind of scary. You did put chess in your bot message. Yeah, chess is in there. I'm not trying to say it's not. The emphasis on what I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of different things. And I'm just going to fuck around for a little bit. Try to beat Capcom game every stream. Try to beat it. Man, fuck Capcom. Oh my god. You know, geez, man. You know, Twitch nor Capcom. Something that I kind of wish there was some way we could kind of rage against the machine here. But I'm a little pissy that Capcom said and did nothing. And I'm a little pissy here. I forgot what I was saying. I went on Twitter and I really shouldn't have gone on Twitter. But yeah. Capcom didn't do shit. They didn't say shit. They didn't comment. Here's the thing. I kind of wish we had the community manager from Capcom from back in the day. The one that I actually had good relations with. And his name was Neil Gortz. The new one, I guess because I don't have 5,000 viewers, I'm no longer special in them. Which is fine, I guess. It's just a numbers game. But same with Twitch. I mean, geez, man, Twitch didn't say shit. They didn't say shit. Maybe they couldn't. This is the only thing I can think of. Maybe they couldn't. Because they can't allow self-harm to be done on stream, so they have to pretend they didn't see it. Fine. That's fine. I went into their partner Discord server, the official Twitch partner Discord server. And I told them all about it, I'm doing it, and then I got no message from them. And then I tagged them in a post that's got, like, you know, they should be getting pinged on that post on Twitter. Pretty hard. Isn't even special nowadays. Bro, I'm over here with 54. The sadness. Doing speedrunning? No, 0% interest. I hate speedrunning. I don't like it at all. It makes me want to vomit. And you know how long it took me to actually get the courage to say that on stream? I hate speedrunning, guys. It makes me want to vomit. Not only do I not want to play speedruns, even looking at speedruns makes me want to vomit. And it's always been like that for as long as I can remember. I'm cool with other people liking speedruns. I'm not going to try to tell you shouldn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that controlling over other people's emotions. I mean, in the same way that I call people pussies that ban Resident Sleeper from their chat because, you know, oh, you're trying to control other people, their emotions, trying to indicate boredom to you. You can call me a gigantic pussy. You're completely entitled to having your own opinions on things. So me saying that you shouldn't like speedrunning, that's not something I would ever say. But I'm telling you right now, here's my... No, thank you. Not for me. I don't even want to be friends with speedrunners. I don't know. I don't like the community. I don't like anything about it. I'm cool if you guys, I know some of you guys speedrun. I know Mystic, you do your GoldenEye. Don't think I forgot. But I'm talking about speedrunners. I'm talking about like literally maybe like Resident Evil based speedrunners. I'm talking about all the popular ones. Let's put it that way. And to be fair, that one's not really a rational one. It's only because, well, I shouldn't probably say any of this.
It's the Resident Evil based speedrunners that are super popular. I met some of them at TwitchCon, and I just remember feeling like everything I just met about them was completely fake. That was that. I'll leave it at that. That's really ambiguous, so you're probably gonna come to weird conclusions of what I mean by that. That's what I mean. I'm actually okay with speedrunners. Like, I know some of you guys speedrun, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. I only know Bach. I don't know the other two that you responded with. Anyway, if I'm gonna say something like that, I probably have to have context, because otherwise people are going to assume the weird ass things and start spreading shit around. The main point I'm trying to make here is I don't like speedrunning. I don't like watching it. Am I going to consider speedrunning? No, I'd rather castrate myself as a form of entertainment than pursue speedrunning for entertainment. I don't like speedrunning at all. Yeah, Dark Souls 1. That was the only time. And I guess Gaiden. That was a joke. The Gaiden one was a joke, by the way. The Dark Souls, I really liked Dark Souls speedrunning. Not so hard that I wanted to do one every day. I would do one run like a week. It was really very casual with it. And the thing that I liked about Dark Souls speedrunning is because there wasn't any major glitches, where you just glitch through a wall these days. Now that's kind of, a very popular thing that gets people just wanting to jack off on their computer monitor. Oh man, you clipped through that wall. It's like, yeah, but there was a bunch of enemies there you could have interacted with and, tried dodging them or whatever. Like, no man, it's just faster to glitch through a wall. I want to see the credits already. Like, okay, that's an interesting way of looking at the world. You just want to get to the credits screen as fast as possible. But with Dark Souls, it was different because there was no major glitches when that game came out. The biggest glitch they had was just a tiny skip called the Duke skip back then, where you would just jump off, and it was just using good parkour, man. It was just good parkour. There was nothing game-breaking about it. Just like, well, I'm just going to stand on the elevator, and then I'm going to jump off the elevator at the right time, and I'm going to land on a balcony. So I was completely... It didn't trigger any of the reasons I don't like speedrunning. And once again, you guys are allowed to like speedrunning. You guys are completely allowed to, and I'm completely fine with it, once again. But for me, like, clipping through walls and all that stuff isn't just... it just makes me want to vomit. Same with Death Hand, by the way. He's pretty vocal about it as well. He just doesn't like any of that shit. He doesn't like watching it. He doesn't want to do any of it for the same reasons that I don't like it. But with Dark Souls, it was different because, like, you just had to complete everything very fast. There was no skips or no glitching or anything like that. It's just you hoping to complete the game as fast as possible, and I thought that was interesting. That's why glitchless categories exist. Yeah, I agree. I still don't want to. And by the way, I mean, I see you saying glitchless is the best and stuff like that. You don't have to say any of that stuff here. If you like glitch category, that's... God bless you, man. I'm not going to make fun of you for liking it. You're completely allowed to like all of that stuff. I'm happy for you. I'm only talking about me and my preferences. I got to keep reiterating that because I know it's going to make some people mad. I don't know who Carl Jobst is. But am I gonna ever do a speedrunning? No. Not my thing, sirs. I've lost weight. Trust me, I actually gained weight during that marathon. It's kind of annoying. I gained some weight during that marathon. So I've got to go back to losing weight. That's why I did have pizza today. I'm happy for you, Stars. You didn't shit at all, did you? No, I totally did. I know somebody asked me that during the thing. I didn't say anything. Somebody asked me that during the marathon. I looked at it. I kind of went, what the fuck? Why am I going to say that on stream? Well, here we are. We said it on stream. Yeah, I took a few. Guys, I've got a very good system inside of me. I eat pretty healthy, so everything runs pretty well. But in terms of chess and poker, I want to try those out. Give it a try. Maybe I like them, maybe I don't. I don't know. The problem with chess, there's a problem with chess that poker doesn't have, though. Chess, I think, is a sport for high IQ people, and I've got, like, average IQ. I'm just like an average dude in every regard. So, like, having high IQ, people just dominate in those categories, I think, in chess. Chess has a much steep learning curve. Yeah, that's the thing. So in chess, I mean, I'm going to get as good as I can, but don't expect me to be any world champ or anything like that. Chess apparently is very hard. Pure skill, pure strategy, a lot of memorization of knowing what to do when. We'll see what I can do. Maybe if I hardcore play chess for a bit, see if I can compete. You know what? Here's the thing, guys. Back in the day, I used to play a lot of Smash Bros. Ultimate. I haven't played in a couple years, but I love the game still. I think it's a fantastic game. It's just, I haven't played in a while. And part of me wonders, what happens if I stopped picking bad characters and I only picked good characters, like top-level characters? Top-level characters is like Pikachu, Joker. I forget who else the top tiers are in that game. Peach is top tier. There's Snake is, I believe, still top tier. The point is, part of me always wondered how good I would be at Smash Bros. If I had actually just picked two characters and then tried to maximize both their potential for different matchups and whatever, and just used the two top best characters in the game. And then you can kind of see where you, how good, if you didn't let your character stop you, how good you could potentially rise and where you would actually stand in the world. Same with chess, but the thing is with chess, there's no top tier characters. It's just your brain. So if I like really go hard on chess and just see what this brain is capable of, and honestly, I don't think there's going to be much. I'm pretty average IQ, I believe. Average everything. Just an average looking guy, average height. Everything average about me. I love this song. Wasn't this an RE6 song, by the way? I think this is the only good thing that came out of RE6 with its soundtrack. Is this RE6? Same with me, Mystic. I did that for a long time. It was the Link. And then I decided to play some other characters. Comment on articles or anything? What articles? I only read the Reddit thread. And there was 99 comments on the Reddit thread. Yeah. Work mode in RE6, the music's fucking good. This is some good shit. They also had this music, I think, in raid mode too, which was just a great song. Banger. I know this was in raid mode for Revelations 2. And maybe that's where I remember hearing it. But I think they stole it from RE6. Someone send you a link to that Reddit thread? I don't know. Let me open up my history tab. Here. Here's Pornhub. It's on live stream fails. This wasn't a fail, man. It got 2,000 upvotes. Yeah. Close all these tabs, shall we? Heat on Beat. Actually, that was a Revelations 2 song. Oh god, this is Dead Aim. You know, we didn't play Dead Aim either. But what I was saying about chess is, what if I were to actually dedicate as hard as I could to chess? And just put everything into it for like a really long time. so that I don't have an excuse. Because, you know, with fighting games, you have an excuse. There are tiers, and I hate when people say tiers don't exist. It only matters how good you are as a player. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. You know, that's the argument type that's called in my mind. It's the argument of possibility versus probability. Think about a person that wants to win the lottery. They buy one lotto ticket, and they spend $1, and they're like, this is going to be the one that wins $1 million. Possible, yes. Probable, not even fucking close. So when people look at, you know, characters like in Smash Ultimate, like Ganondorf, who's you know, like a bottom tier character, he's just slow and clunky and a big hitbox and all that stuff. They look at Ganondorf, and you don't see Ganondorf winning tournaments that are large tournaments or even placing very high. Resident Awaken. So tiers do exist in fighting games, and part of me is like, why don't if I were to play the best characters in a fighting game, what would I actually rank as? How good of a player, of a gamer would I be if I were to go to large tournaments and just see where I rank? Because I was always pretty good at Smash Bros. The thing is, I use bad characters at the same time. So with Smash, I'm not really willing to do that. I just like the game too much. But with chess, I don't have to pick that anymore. I can just make plays. There's no characters there, right? I can just see how, okay, what if I play this game for a full year every day for 8 hours? How good can I get after a full year, and where would I stack up among the best? Nowhere close. I guarantee you it's not gonna be nowhere close, by the way. I'm gonna be like, wow, I really fucking suck at this game. Bowser, yeah, he is. Bowser's better than Ganon. I like items on. You're allowed to, Neriko. Thank you for all those gifted subs, by the way, the other day. Another shout out to you, friendo. Someone who mained Jack 6 at a high level in Tekken, I support this question. I don't know who Jack 6 is. Is he a bad character? Good character? Amazing character? Top level character? You know, one of the reasons Bowser is good is because of his up B that comes out like at frame like 3 or something like that. I don't know what the frame date on that is. It just comes out fast. It punishes people really hard. Plenty of routes to go from here. What do you mean? Now the thing is with Resident Evil, fellas, I've done it for too long. Let's be honest, I've done it since like 2010. I want to try some other things. Otherwise, I stream once every 3 months. It's like, okay, we'll do a stream again. Fan service. It's all fan service. I don't actually want to play. Like, oh, let's play another round of Resident Evil 3. I've had my fill. I really have. 2 grabs and you're at kill percentage. It's been a while since I played Smash Ultimate, but the game is phenomenal. I don't know if we ever played Ultimate. But like me with my Jigglypuff when I was playing every day, he was a little fucking monster, that little shithole. And I didn't even practice the same way I used to practice in Brawl and in Smash Ultimate, or sorry, Smash 4. In Ultimate, I played very casually. And I took my Jigglypuff to a tournament, and people were like, what the fuck? You're actually good. I'm like, yeah, I do Wi-Fi tournaments. Or Wi-Fi, I play on Wi-Fi. And they're like, what the hell, you play on Wi-Fi? Nobody over there is like Wi-Fi warriors. They all play in real life and all that, so it was kind of neat. It's funny, when I took my Wi-Fi Captain Falcon in Smash 4, I got like 3rd place at my first tournament. Base Mage, yeah, I know him. I know him. He was number 1. Better than Hungrybox. And I challenged Hungrybox at TwitchCon, by the way. At TwitchCon, I challenged Hungrybox. There was a large crowd in front of him, and he was like, so, who wants to challenge me now? And he was doing some promotion for maybe Nintendo. It was like a Nintendo booth or something like that. I can't remember. But he was one of the people that were running the event. And I'm like, me, motherfucker. I was a little drunk, though. I'm going to tell him I was a little drunk. And I'm like, I'm fucking Resident Sleeper on Twitch. And I'll beat you. I'll sleep on your ass today. Or something. I didn't swear that hard. But I definitely got in his face about it. I was a little drunk. Thank you, Xavier. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think the first video I'm gonna put up on the YouTube channel is gonna be me burying this chair, sending it off. It's gonna be probably a Twitch short, or sorry, a YouTube short. Maybe. But I'll probably work on that video tomorrow. Start uploading some random shit. Basically, here's the thing. We're talking about the stuff I want to do. I've done Resident Evil for so long. I do love it. But I want to try something new. Let's be honest. If I were to turn on like Code Veronica got me like 25 viewers the other day. People just don't care. And I'm actually happy that people don't care. If I did like Resident Evil 2, I'm like, people love this game. I got 25 viewers. I'm like, what the hell? Is it an off day or what? I should have like maybe 50. But even then, there's just so many other options out there. There's just so many other options for people to watch. Now, like back then, if I were to stream Resident Evil, it would get me like 300 viewers. And when 300 viewers was a lot more than what it is today. People were interested in watching it, right? And my main thing when I broadcast is I like coming in here and just basically doing what I'm doing now. The main pull I have for broadcasting wasn't playing the game. It was coming here and talking with friends. That was it. That's the main pull. And so when I have a like lower viewer count, the funny thing is if I've got 10 viewers on something, but all 10 are super engaged, I have a great time. And I would stream every day if I could have like a super high level of engagement, where I just sit there and I'm just chatting with some buddies, man. But it's like, dude, I'll get 25, which is like complete shit compared to what I used to pull. And also what's even possible out there now. Okay, fine. The viewer count, it won't get very big. That's fine. But also nobody's fucking talking. Chat is dead as hell. I'm like, dude, I'll stream 3 months from now. I'm not doing this for another 3 months. Yeah, that's the issue. The bigger the streamer. The thing is, I literally remember you fuckers, some of the shit you guys said from like 10 years ago. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Gigi. I'm sorry. I kicked my dog. He's under the chair. I didn't realize. Like, Mystic, I know you do GoldenEye still. I know you do Gold. You posted some of your speedrun videos on my Discord, like when I had a Discord like 3 years ago or something. Like, I don't forget, man. I know you're big on cooking food as well. You would always post video or photos of your insanely cheesy mystic cheese, your mystically cheesy dinners that you would make, right? My dog is sleeping here. I kicked her on accident, man. She's under the chair. Normally she doesn't like being here, but something was scaring her. You guys saw that she was shivering. Big streamers barely look at the chat. Yeah, I'm not fond of that. That's the thing with streamers. The thing is, if you look at like huge streamers, a lot of their chats are just pure toxicity, man. Like, if getting to a place where you've got 10,000 live viewers, most people will just post like Tech W 20 times as their statement of what they're thinking about at that time, right? You'll just see that in big streamers. Like, basically the chat becomes so utterly toxic that I wouldn't even like that. Like, sitting here and having a convo with people is so much better. Yeah, it's literally starting to look like what a 10,000 viewer stream looks like. So it's like, at this point, like, large streamers, they don't read what you say because they can't. It goes too fast. They just look at the stupid emotes that people are doing in mass, right? That's how they tell what you're feeling. Like, okay, I saw like 3 Keck W's. I saw the hands. Which one was that called? Not like this. I saw like 3 not like thises, and 1 Resident Sleeper. Even though they've banned my face. Pansies. even Trainwrecks, when I went on his podcast, they banned my fucking emote on his. He said, like, dude, he even said, I have your thing banned on my channel, but today I'll unban it because you're on the when he did a podcast and I was one of his guests. Caleb Hart, yeah. He's pretty old school. I recognize the name. I don't know too many streamers these days, man. I just don't go on Twitch. It's funny, I remember one stream, Andy Milanakis and that one goblin guy, Ice Poseidon, they both went out together with an IRL stream setup, which I would love to have, by the way. I tried doing a little bit of that during the pandemic, but like I couldn't get a good IRL setup stream working, man. Otherwise, that would be sick. If I could have got that working, I may not have ever completed a 72-hour marathon. Because it would just be so fascinating going out to different places and just like bringing, god damn. You know, one thing that keeps me from going outside more, because I'm extremely introverted, probably like everybody else, and the only way I become extroverted is I have a few drinks, and then I'm over there yelling at Hungrybox to fight me in a boring Jigglypuff ditto he said he didn't want to do. That was probably the main reason. It was a boring Jigglypuff ditto, and those generally have gotten so much hate for him in Melee. When Mango and him used to fight, I'm sure he doesn't want to do any of that stuff anymore, which is fine, I can understand. The swatting, yeah. Hi. Here. All right, dog. Yeah, you can sit on my lap. Other dog is jealous now. She just came. She's like, carry me now. They get so jealous of each other. This dog's getting special treatment. The other one wants more special treatment and wants to get rid of the treatment of this dog. They both try to cockblock each other. They see attention as a commodity, as like a physical commodity, like little food. They're gonna try to eat each other's food and shit. This dog was scared earlier. I think she heard a loud noise. She doesn't like loud noises. I still don't like that guy. Hungrybox. I still don't like that guy. Especially after he got on the stage for Smash 4 when Nintendo actually made a tournament and they brought people from the Smash community and they actually made a tournament. They had Reggie there, Reggie Flames or whatever his name was, and then Hungrybox just went in on that guy, like just disrespected him right on stage. I'm like, dude, I fucking hate Hungrybox. I really don't like you. Like, dude, what a shitty representation of the Smash community you just made for us, you piece of shit. So I never liked him personally. I always liked Mango. Mango was always kind of a fun, cool dude. He's not top 5 in Melee anymore. I'm so glad that the gods have died. The god narrative, the 5 gods or whatever. I don't watch Melee anymore, but I do know Zane is crushing it. You know, I was watching a YouTube clip. It wasn't a YouTube, it was on Twitter, and it just randomly shared with me of Kai Cenat. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. He was swatted again, like last week or something. And he got swatted like 2 days in a row or something like that. And his friend was the one that answered the door. And his friend was just going off on the fucking police officer. He's like, you think I like having AR-15s pulled up on me on a daily basis? He was going crazy. Yeah. Armada never came back, huh? Really, M2K stopped as well? PPMD, everybody loved him, but I guess, you know, he decided not to come back. He had some sort of condition, and what was that condition? He had some sort of medical condition. I don't know, something he didn't want to talk about. I always figured it was cancer or something. H-Box, Mango, and Leffen. Clout chasers. What defines a clout chaser? Mewtwo King. Yeah. I liked him too personally. Always liked Mewtwo King. I kind of wonder who's number one. I think it's probably MK Leo in Ultimate. What's up, dog? You okay? You okay? You like being on my lap? Whatever scared her has scared her good, because she never sits under my table. She actually hates this room so much. She never comes in here. Unless it's like to take a shit under my desk. Aiden Ross. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I may not actually know what you're talking about. But when you're, yeah, those types of influencers are just cancer. They're just cancer because they don't actually add any value of any sort. They're just like, they just have to create stupid drama and headlines and bullshit on a regular basis. I can't stand it. Yeah, I don't like the Paul brothers personally. You know, I used to think Jake Paul was just like this. I thought he was getting paid to win boxing matches, but I'm starting to think maybe this guy is actually good at boxing. I think maybe he's actually good at boxing. And maybe he wasn't being, like, maybe those fights weren't rigged after all. I used to think they were rigged, but it's just like, who was the guy he fought recently? Like Anderson Silva, that guy really wanted to ruin his reputation. I mean, was money worth it? Maybe it is. Maybe money is people. The thing is, you only need so much money in life. And then what else do you have? Scarface said it like really good in the movie Scarface. He's like, you know, all you've got in your word in life is your word and your balls or something. And I don't break those for anyone. And he wouldn't kill somebody for money. Like he's not gonna fucking kill somebody for money. So at some point, money stops kind of having the power it does. And then all you've got left is kind of like your integrity and your honor and stuff like that. Part of me wonders, when you're like Anderson, you know, Spider-Man or Spider Silva, whatever, that dude who's extremely good. He was extremely good UFC fighter in his prime. I wonder if there was an amount of money that maybe people gave him. Because I don't know, the UFC fighters didn't get paid a whole lot. But like, part of me wonders if he was just paid large sums of money to just lose fights against Jake. Because you have two types of people on this planet. Like, I believe the Paul brothers, they're the type of people, they look at how much they're winning. They don't look at the viewers. They don't look at the love that they get as metrics of success. They look at the amount of money they generate as metrics of success. And that'll make them do really fucked up, stupid, horrible shit, right? You see people that do it for the glory and that do it for the love of the people. Those people are not willing to sell themselves out for money. So people doing it for, like, let's say a legacy. They want to leave a really awesome legacy for their name on the planet. You know, after they die. Yeah, he was the best boxer ever exist. You know, whatever. Or the best whatever. People that are doing it to be the best so that they can leave a good name for themselves, they're not willing to sell that shit out for money. But the people that are willing to, and when they see money as the metric of success, I believe the Paul brothers are like that. I believe it's just like how much money, because like, what's his name? Oh, he scammed a whole bunch of people with his zoo thing. Logan Paul. He didn't pay any of that back, by the way. He didn't pay any of that back. Why? I'm not giving away my money. That's my success. I really believe he's that kind of dude. Yeah, I just don't like Logan. And you know what the fucked up part is? His drink sells pretty good. That Prime drink, it sells very well, and that's the sad part. I remember telling my dad that, like, oh, that Prime stuff, yeah, that stuff is fucking... The guy that makes that is a piece of shit trash guy. And he goes, you know what, Ronnie? I don't give a fuck. Because he owns a liquor store. He's like, it sells really well here, so I'm going to keep stocking it up. And even the guy that sells him that Prime stuff said the same thing. He's like, yeah, this stuff sells good, but man, the guys that made it are pieces of shit. He heard of it. My dad doesn't know shit about Jake Paul or Logan Paul. You could show him pictures of them and he will have no idea who they are. He's like, it sells good, so I don't care. But me, I would never buy one of those drinks. I would never want to support those two charlatans. But I think Star Skittles, that's what you're talking about, the clout chasers. Those particular types of people. But I still don't really understand what a person has to do to be a clout chaser. Because technically, if you look at live streaming in general, it's all clout chasing anyway. People are clout chasing. People want more attention. People want more views. I think it's normal. I mean, I don't broadcast to have nobody watch. Clearly, I want people to watch. People that say they don't stream for other people is just lies. And you know, something I hate the most are liars. I really hate liars. I really don't like people that are dishonest. And you heard me earlier talking about how most influencers are just lying charlatans. They're just lying pieces of shit. So when people look in and they go, this guy did a 72-hour marathon, and they don't know who I am, and they've never heard of me, they'll just may assume he was on drugs, which I wasn't at all. The only thing I had in me was like caffeine pills and these things that did nothing. And I was transparent when I took some of these pure caffeine pills. So it's caffeine without all the liquid and the, you know, it's kind of like when people make protein powder, they can somehow remove the fat and the carbohydrates and just have protein in protein powder mix. They just did that with this, right? With coffee beans and whatever. So it's just like pure caffeine, right? This didn't even do anything for me. I took 200 milligrams of this shit. It did nothing. It did nothing. The only thing that got me out of any slumps was drinking lots of water and just letting my body micro sleep. Prime has an ingredient that banned in the UK, sucralose. Well, that sucralose is fucking in everything, bro. Sucralose is literally in everything. I mean, it's not literally in everything. Sucralose is like in everything, dude. That's like... There's a bunch of very common ingredients. Sucralose, dextrose, high fructose corn syrup. There's these very common ingredients in things. I mean, good on the UK for banning it. Hopefully, you know... The thing is, I don't know what the science is on it, to be fair. So... I know the vibe of sucralose and dextrose and all that stuff is... the vibe in society, the public opinion, the court of public opinion. People don't like that stuff. I don't know what the science is on it. I tend to stay away from artificial bullshit like that myself. Zero sugar stuff, yes. That's what they use zero sugar, but they use that, and it's not classified as a sugar. Part of me wonders, wouldn't it be great if, like the United States, we just banned anything that wasn't healthy? If you look at Japan, it's funny because in Japan, everybody's very thin there, but they still have McDonald's and stuff like that. But like the quality of their food at McDonald's is like 30 times better than the shit over here. You know, different cultures. Part of me wonders, what if America actually decided to give a fuck? Part of me wants to get out of America. I'm just like, I'm almost over this place because it's just so fucked up in so many different ways. It's really good in a lot of different ways. Don't get me wrong. It's really good in a lot of different ways. But there's, I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's like a plot of land in the middle of nowhere and just like farm, be a farmer, and just farm my own food and just not have to deal with any other human beings and their insanity anymore. GG. You want to go live on a farm? Problem is, these dogs will get eaten by like raccoons or bears or something. They're too small to live out in nature. That's true, G-Fitty. That's a good way to put it, the way that I see it. It's just fancy words that boil down to different sugars. When they say no sugar, like, I don't know how well this works, but when they say sugar, no sugar, this has no sugar. There's like a sugar called sugar. So, it's like, oh, no sugar, but you've got like, you know, dextrose in there. Oh, yeah, that's dextrose. We said no sugar. It's like, you know, there's so much marketing magic that goes on package labels. There's so much, like, all natural ingredients. What does all natural mean? Literally, it could mean dog shit, because that's all natural. Like, you don't know what it means. It's too encompassing. I remember reading in a book a long time ago that they're allowed to put, like, you know, up to like 6,000 chemicals of some things into your food without having to list it on the ingredients label. So there's all this like mumbo jumbo marketing magic that goes on. I only wonder how much that contributes to like the cancer rates of this modern day era we live in. You know, it's funny. I remember, I don't know how I have to always preface this before I say anything. I don't know how true this is. Because I don't like saying things that I don't think are true. So I usually will preface things. You know, I don't know anything about that. But I don't know how true this is, but it's something I've heard a lot. So I'm just saying something I've heard. I don't know how true it is. But people say that you'll lose more weight if you drink like a liter of Coke a day and you switch from let's say if you switch from like Diet Coke to actual Coke, you'll lose more weight switching to the real Coke than to the Diet Coke. Because one thing that I heard is with diet drinks and stuff like that, it fools your body into thinking you drink a lot of calories, and then when your body realizes it didn't drink any calories, it makes you hungrier throughout the day. So you're more likely to eat food that will kind of give you the satiation your body actually wanted. That's something I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that on a lot of different occasions. Health is such a fucked up topic for me because I don't know what's true or what's not true anymore. I've read books on health, physical books, and I've watched like 100 hours of like health videos on YouTube, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't fucking know anything about anything because everybody says whatever the hell they want online, and there'll be conflicting data the next week. I'm just done trying to care about it all. Spicy food. Yeah, spicy food will actually make you lose weight. There's a chemical in spicy food called capsaicin, and that stuff, it burns what's called brown fat in your body. Brown fat is the where does it burn the white fat? There's like white fat. No, white fat is like the fat you need, and then the brown fat's the fat you don't want. Capsaicin helps burn off the brown fat, which is the spicy chemical that makes things spicy. So eating spicy food has positive effects on you. I'm sure it has negative effects too, because nothing seems to be perfect. Everything seems to have pros and cons to it. Things are complicated is probably a good way of putting out how life actually operates. Yeah, Penguin. still a bunch of things you can't pronounce properly. Anything you can't pronounce on a label, you shouldn't be eating. That's like a rule I learned like in 2006 when I read my first book on health. Like, if you can't pronounce the stupid thing on a health thing, you shouldn't eat it. And I remember like back when I was a kid, they had like these ice cream commercials, and their ice cream was like, oh, we're just all natural ice cream, and they would have like kids on the commercial read ice cream labels, ice cream from different food companies, and it's like Geigel's something. I couldn't read it, and like their ice cream was like milk, sugar, real strawberries, something like that. And the kids could read it. I just remember that, but like if you can't read it, it's probably not good for you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it right here. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. I've got a podcast that I'm going to be doing with my friend. Hopefully, I wish him well, and I want him to. I'm going to host it on this channel here. It's going to talk about all sorts of Resident Sleeper stuff. I'm going to let him clip it up to hell and back, and I'm hopefully it gives him some views on his channel. I don't know any of you if you subbed to his channel or not. Probably not. I would guess nobody did. That's just what I would guess, which is fine. But if you're not going to sub to his channel, at least sub to mine. Jeez. I'm going to be posting, the first video I'll be posting here is going to be the funeral for this chair. Anyway, I will catch you guys soon. Until next time. Yeah, man. This was the victory lap. Doggo, say bye-bye. We're going out. I'm going to take you pee-pee. You want to go out? She wants to go out. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thanks for dropping by once again. Always a pleasure. See you tomorrow. Maybe.